my last video, I uploaded a video showing the ledge animations, the time-lapse drawing videos. So this video, I'm going to take those animation drawings of the ledge climb and implement it into Unity. But before I do that, I need to create sprites out of my images. So I've opened up this file that I was using last time for my idle, walk, run, jump, and fall animations. If you haven't seen it, you can go check it out. I basically took all the images and I cropped them all. And prepared them and prepared sprites basically. So I created another folder called Ledge Climb. So what I need to do now is I'm going to open up all my Ledge Climb drawings. So that's in the Animations Originals folder. And I've got 16 of them. So the ledge climb is going to be 2 seconds. So it's 8 frames per second. So a total of 16 frames. So I'm going to let that open up. Okay, so the first thing that I want to check is when I select one of my drawings, just say the falling drawing. As you can see, even though this is the size of the image, this is actually the size of the layer of the falling drawing just by itself. So I want to see if I copy and paste this into the ledge climb, if it's going to wind up on the same spot. And first I need to make sure it goes in. If I select, yeah, it's in a different spot now. Okay. First thing I'm going to do, because as you can see, if you watch this yellow line here, if I select the ledge climb, it's in a different position. So for the time being, I'm just going to copy and paste all these first. It's going to be a little bit tedious, but that's the nature of production. It can be really long and painful. Three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I need to go here. Basically, my method is going to be, so I need to match, I can grab any one of the ones that I did before, and all of them should be in the same spot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I think Photoshop has the exact same thing where if you start at this ruler, I guess, and you pull out, it creates a little, oh, it's not visible. Let me think. I found a solution, but first I want to close all these because I don't need them anymore. Okay, with all that closed, if I go to one of my earlier drawings, so just say back to this fall drawing, you can't see it right now because if I shut that off for a second, you can see the fall drawing. If I right click and go to edit layer attributes, it has an X and Y offset, -401 and -228. So I just need to plug those values into all these other drawings here. So I did it for the first one, and as you can see, whoops, if I make that fall visible again, if I select the fall drawing, it's in the same spot. Whoops. So if I select frame number 16, I guess I should have started, well, it doesn't matter. Frame number 16, but if I select 15, 15 is still incorrect. So -401, -228, -401, -228, -401, -228. I'm assuming that it calculates the offset based on this window. So I guess it's these values are the offset of the center of the entire drawing, I'm assuming. I'm not 100% sure actually. Okay, so if I go through all of these, they're all, like, as you can see, the yellow dotted line is all in the correct spot. The only problem I have now is my drawing. This first, actually a few of them, first few of them, they're being cut off. So what I need to do is I need to adjust the image under image, canvas size. So height, I'm going to try 1500. No, that just made it even more difficult because it only extended it downwards. Canvas size. Let's see what happens if I bring this down, which is fine, but that means that my new offset is changed. It's now minus 395.6. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pause this video and I'm gonna change all this. As you can see, I've offset all my previous drawings. The only problem is I've got this white border, so I'm going to go through each one. Actually, I'll just select that and select invert, delete, 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 delete. It looks like I missed like a little strip here, so I'm just going to select that again. From the bottom again, delete, 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 delete. If I do the same for walk run. So basically the offset, like I made this window bigger, and then because I offset it, it's showing all the paper space that was previously hidden. Select invert, and I'm going to delete, 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 delete. That looks pretty good. Do the same thing for the run. I'm going to invert my selection. Delete, delete, delete. Okay, so far so good. So what I gotta do now is I gotta save all these out one by one again. So file, export as, sprites, replace, export. Okay, I'm not gonna make you guys watch this whole thing. I'll just pause it here. I've saved all these out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hop back into Unity, and as you might expect, because I saved all these out with these new dimensions, it's going to be a little bit off. So as you can see, it's rereading the updated files. So if I select the player, yeah, as you can see, I zoom in. So the sprite, the bottom of his feet should be up here. Let me think for a second. I just want to check something. Create. Okay, all I'm going to do for now is I'm going to click on this under Box Collider, and I'm going to bring it down to his feet, and I'm also going to bring down, I'm going to unclick that, I'm going to click this for the capsule collider, bring that down. I believe it was a little bit overlapping, but I'm going to play. So I just wanted to make sure. I really don't like that falling drawing. I just want to see what happens if I make this fatter. It does absolutely nothing. Okay, just gonna bump that back. Okay, I'm gonna leave that for now. I need to go back into GIMP, and I've got to crop the ledge climb, because that's what this video is about. So same thing as the other animations I did in my previous videos. First, let me save this. Save as. Okay. So same drill. Gonna get the fuzzy select tool. see what that does. Okay, that looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Oops. What's going on here? Okay. I think it's probably, maybe it's this gap right here. I'm just going to fill this in, and I'll try this once more. Okay, good enough. Gotta get rid of these lines. Oops. Okay, and as before, I'm going to turn this on just so I can see all the specs. So I'll size this up a bit. So I'm going to go through all this, and I'm going to use the eraser tool just to get rid of all the big specs. There's actually a piece there. Oops. Almost there, okay. Okay, sorry if that bored you. I'm going to shut the green off, and I'm going to save these out. So I'm just going to pause it while I do that. I won't make you sit through that. Okay, so I saved all those out. So I'm going to go back into Unity, and it's loading all of them up. So I want to go into the Animations tab at the bottom here, and under this drop down, it's got all my existing animations, so I'm going to create a new clip. And in the animations folder, I'm going to create a new animation called the ledge climb. And I'm going to temporarily bring this out here, my projects folder. And I'm going to go into sprites. And these are so hard to see. There we go, they're loading up now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, okay, 16. I need 16. I'm going to drag and drop. Put that back. I'm going to put this back here. And in the animation, this has to be 2 seconds. So I'm going to stretch this out to 2 seconds. So they look so small. I don't know why. I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe there's something I need to change. Okay, I think I remember. select all these. I believe this was 48. Point, no filter. The compression was none. Apply. Okay, I want to go back into animation. Okay, there we go. Okay. So now, in the animator, it created the ledge climb, but I'm not going to deal with that at the moment. Actually, I will deal with it. I'm going to create a boolean, and I'm going to call it can climb ledge, and I believe that I should make a transition from any state. Has no exit time. Scroll down here under conditions. I'm going to press the plus button, and I'm going to look for the can climb ledge. I'm going to change this to a capital C. Yeah, can climb ledge is true, and after this is pressed, or this is checked, it's going to play the animation, and then it's going to immediately go back to movement. It'll look better if I go this way. I believe has exit time has to be checked, but there's no conditions. As soon as it goes this way, then it goes immediately this way. So it triggers the animation, and then it goes directly to movement. Okay, so far so good. One thing that I want to do, actually I'm not going to deal with that right now. I'm just going to pause here for a second. Okay, so to start this off, I'm going to create a few things underneath that's going to be parented to the player. So with the player selected, I'm going to right click and create an empty, and I'm going to call it ledge detector side. I'm going to create another one, ledge detector top. Okay, so for both of these I'm going to create a box collider. And, whoops. It's got to be box collider 2D, sorry. Box collider 2D. Box collider 2D, but I don't see where it is. Oh, okay. Let's scale these up. So the side, I'm using this to detect a ledge only when it's in front of his face. Actually, I'm going to make it pretty small. So once it's detected, actually, I'm gonna create another platform just for the sake of explaining. So the side, make it just big enough that I want to make it pretty small. So it has to be relatively close to his face. And for the top, so if I select these two, he's going to grab the ledge if this square here is colliding basically with any object, any 2D object, if and only if this isn't colliding with anything. So this top one is not colliding with anything. So as soon as that happens, as soon as I need to create a ledge start location and another empty called ledge climb location. So this is where as soon as he detects the ledge, he's going to go, I want to put it somewhere directly below this one here. So the center of the player, actually his center is off now. Okay, so when he grabs the ledge, his hands are about up here. So there's you think the start location I'm going to put about here. I'll go back to so this as soon as he attaches to the ledge, his fingers are up here, but he needs to come down about roughly a little bit more than 1 unit. So if the start is here, the start location should be about here. So I'm going to assume and I also need to place the ledge climb. So that's the start location. The location, ledge climb location, is where he's going to wind up, and it has to be like this pivot point is 1, 2, 3 point, maybe 0.2 from his feet. so it has to be roughly up here. So 3.2 roughly. So the climb location is going to be roughly here. Put it like that. Seems like 3.123.3. So I'll bring this just below that line. Actually, I'll make it a little bit higher actually, so it can just fall. Give it some breathing room. So what I have to do is, in the scripts folder, I'm going to create 2 scripts. The first one's going to be called ledge detector side, and another one called ledge detector top. So I'm going to open both of these up. So got both of these open. I'm going to go back here, and on the side, on this detector here, I'm going to drag and drop the ledge detector side script, and on this one here I'm going to drop the ledge detector top script. Oh, and I forgot, I have to make both of these triggers. Okay, so I'm going to go back into scripts. I've got to create a namespace for my player movement. So if you don't know what a namespace is, it's you're basically giving it a name. I'm just going to call it player movement script, and this allows other scripts to be able to reference this script if need be. And I'm going to need to do that in a bit, so that's why I'm creating this. And you put everything, the entire script, in these brackets. So this namespace player movement refers to everything in these brackets. So because I created this namespace, now I want to go here and I'm going to type in using player movement script, which is basically this namespace. Same thing in this script here. Player movement script. Okay. I'm going to go into player movement. I've got to create some I'm in my player movement script right now, and I'm going to create some booleans. So actually I don't need that. So I'm going to create a boolean. This could be called ledge top detected equals false by default. Another boolean called ledge side detected, and that's also false by default. And a public transform called ledge climb start location, and public transform ledge climb to location. So I'm going to leave that now. Leave it as it is for now. Oh, I should make these booleans public. So what I'm going to do is these booleans that I've created, they're going to be manipulated by the ledge detector top and the ledge detector side. So that is why I am referencing the player movement in these scripts. So that's why I put the using player movement script. So the way to do that, I'll start with this one here. I need to create two variables. So the first one is player movement script. Public game object player. So in the update function, player movement script equals player dot get component player movement. What am I missing here? Oh. So this player movement script is this player movement script that is a component of the player. And from there, on, whoops. So I need to create two of these. On trigger, enter and exit. So when this is colliding with, this is the top one, when it's colliding with something, that means player movement script dot ledge top detected, ledge top detected equals true. And when it exits, it's false. So all this stuff right here, I'm going to compile. I'm basically going to copy and paste everything into the ledge detector side. It's almost the exact same thing, except the on trigger enter is the ledge side detected. So I'm going to change this. Ledge. Oh, wait a minute. Why is this not clear? Oh, I see why. I misspelled detected. Detected. Okay, so it should be good. So these two scripts, ledge detector top, ledge detector sides, they basically let the player movement know if either of those two, either this or this is detecting something. So if I want to do this in the update, if ledge detected top, or ledge top detected equals false, and ledge side detected equals true, then transform.position equals ledge climb start location dot transform position and immediately after that transform dot wait a minute vector 3 dot move towards, so it's going to start off in the ledge climb start location, and then it's going to move towards starting from the transform dot position ledge climb to location dot transform dot position time dot delta time times 2 seconds. I think this is the way to write it. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to find out soon. Another thing that needs to happen almost immediately is animator, let's set bool, and the boolean that I'm trying to set is can climb ledge. Can climb ledge, all with capital letters, or the first letters of each word start with capitals. True. So I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to find out. First thing that I got to do though, okay, I have to remember that in the script I have the public transform ledge climb start location, which is these two here. So the start location, I drag and drop. Where did it go? Whoops. So I'm going to drag and drop those. And then in the ledge detector side, I have to drag and drop the player. And same thing for the ledge detector top, drag the player. So I'm about to find out if it works. Oh my gosh. You know what? I need to. It's playing the animation multiple times. What I'm going to do, originally I have the ledge climb coming from the any state, and then going to movement without any conditions, but I'm going to add a condition. I'm going to add can climb ledge is false. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to pause it for 1 second. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into another script that I have from a different game. I'm going to steal this. And over here, I'm going to add a coroutine. We'll set this back to cannot basically I'm going to copy and paste this. I'm going to set this to false. And I'm going to create another Boolean called can climb ledge equals I'm going to put it to true. As soon as it detects if the conditions are right to latch onto the ledge, then it's also going to check if can climb ledge equals true, which that's what it's set to by default. As soon as it triggers all this, it's also going to set that very Boolean to false. And also immediately, because of this coroutine, it's after 0.2 seconds, it's going to set the can climb edge animator to false, but also it's going to set the climb ledge to true. I don't like that wording because it says climb ledge equals true here, but this I enumerator is cannot climb ledge. How can I word it differently? I know I'll call it ready to climb ledge. Ready to climb ledge. Ready to climb ledge. Ready to climb ledge. So by default, it's ready to climb ledge. It's by default, it's true. So as soon as the conditions are right, when the side ledge detector is detecting but the top one is not, then all this fires, but immediately ready to climb ledge is false, so that this doesn't like trigger again and again. So I want to see if this works. That does not work at all. What if I put this here? Okay, that is not working. The animation's working, but it's not going to the positions that I want. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it off here for now because I think this is way too long for one video. I'm going to find a way to make it work. I'm going to refine it, and then I'll make a part 2 of this video. Okay, so thank you for watching, and thank you for bearing with me. There was a lot of stuff in that video, but hopefully you got something out of it, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Okay, thanks.